currently being exposed online for snitching on some LA Crips. A couple years ago, Tee Grizzley's house was burglarized, right? They took $1 million in jewelry and they took some cash as well. So the news will write, rapper Tee Grizzley not only mourning his friend PNB.
Man, if a nigga break in my house and rob $1 million in cash and steal some jewelry, I'm calling the police too. Call me a snitch. I don't give a damn.
He also got drama at home after burglars made off with $1 million in bills and bling.
Was
now,
this
this
in
was also
California?
like a very sensitive time because at the time, PNB Rock had just passed away.
Yeah.
So a lot of celebrities and rappers were on edge. So when this happened to Tee Grizzley, he didn't know, was this just like they just coming to take some things, or was I backdoored? Am I in danger? Or people trying to hurt me? So Tee Grizzley took this very seriously, like very, very seriously. So it goes, law enforcement official tells TMZ, burglars smashed a window at T's house about 2 weeks ago in his Porter Ranch neighborhood outside Los Angeles.
Oh, he was in
We're
California.
told the jewelry alone they found was worth more.
If I'm them rappers, bro, PNB Rock done got killed. They done broken. I wouldn't have nothing to do with California, bro. I wouldn't have nothing to do with California, dog. That's just me. Because you can't be successful. You can't wear your jewelry. It's too dangerous down there, bro. You can't wear your jewelry. You can't do none of that out there in no California. You can't do that. You can't, and you have still some guys out there, them rappers, still wearing a big chains, watch, in California, knowing them niggas gonna take your shit, and they'll kill you. They'll kill you. But what's the other nigga that got, let me see. Was XX in California when he got killed? Or was he in Florida? Was he in Florida or was he in... I think XX from Florida, but I think he was in California, if I'm not mistaken, when they tried to get his shit. Like, bro, y'all gotta get out of LA, bro. Niggas gonna rob you, steal, like, unless you got a show down there or something, I wouldn't put nothing on. I wouldn't put no jewelry on, no nothing. And if I had to go down there, I'm going to have me a bunch of security, armed security, something like that. Y'all niggas, man. Why y'all went wild, man? No.
Million. And they also walked away with a ton of cash. According to the police report, no one was home at the time of the break-in, and there's an open investigation. But I do know for a fact, 100% fact, when this happened, Tee Grizzley wasn't playing around. Like, Tee Grizzley was not playing around. He was taken to the streets. But some say he also took it to the police, which we will review shortly. But what I do know, when this happened, Tee Grizzley put the bag in the streets. He put a bag on the head of anybody involved in burglarizing him. And when the streets began to talk, the streets began to point his hand at a guy called Baby Shooter. So when Baby Shooter was identified as the one who burglarized Tee Grizzley's home, what happened was Tee Grizzley got goons, right? I'm assuming it's other LA gang members, because if it's not other LA gang members, like Tee Grizzley is from Detroit, like his Detroit goons aren't going to be checking the LA gang member in LA, no, right? But dudes who were around Tee Grizzley, they found where Baby Shooter's mama lived, they found where he lived, they found other family members' homes, and they let him know, hey, bruh, there's a bag on your head. We know where your mama lived. Here's her address. You better tap in and let us know what's going on.
Baby Shooter. They say you better watch out. Boy, he got that boy with him, Baby Shooter. Y'all better watch out for Baby Shooter now. He trained to go. He said he got his mans with him. He ready to go. No, boy. Hey, listen. Tee Grizzley putting bags on niggas' head, and he going to the police. That's a dangerous nigga, boy. That nigga dangerous. You got a bag on your head, and he'll go put the police on you. That boy dangerous.
Shooter tapped in because he didn't want his mama to get hurt, right? He didn't want other people to get hurt. And if it's Tee Grizzley got a bag on him, bro, Tee Grizzley is a multi-millionaire, bro. All right, your Baby Shooter, no. When it comes to LA, man, listen, bro. When it comes to LA, bro, these dudes will commit a murder for some Starburst and an eighth. I'm telling you, again, and the Starburst may be a little too much. They'll do it for an eighth.
Telling you, man.
Right?
Once that money get put up, that's why I be telling niggas. I don't know why niggas be beefing with niggas that I think Bandman Kiwi said something like that. Like, y'all niggas be beefing with people, bro, who got millions of dollars, bro. Niggas would do anything for some money, dog. You know they say the love of money is all evil. I think the lack of it too. Somebody once told me the lack of money is the root of all evil too. Most of these niggas don't got no money, dog. They willing to jump up and kill you if they ain't got no money like that, bro. They will get your ass out the way. Don't let them have a little love for him. He Tee Grizzley. He Tee Grizzley. Telling you. He nigga crazy now, but y'all want to run in people's shit, taking it. Okay. Okay.
They'll do it for $50. Trust me, Brett. They broke. They are broke. So he know if they don't get me out of here for an eighth, man, what would they do to me for $50,000? So he tapped in and he began to explain himself. Now, when he began to explain himself, he was doing too much explaining and he got himself in trouble because he began to point out and tell on. Again, I'm using this word tell on loosely because he's not speaking to the police. He's speaking to other gang members. Mm-hmm. He began to tell them, nah, I didn't do it. This guy from this hood did it. This guy from this hood did it. This guy from this hood did it. They the ones y'all should go after. I didn't do it. But whole time he was capping because apparently he did do it.
No, not the fat D-Mac. Well, not the fat D-Mac. His name D-Mac though. It's not the fat one though. I know the skinny one that be getting to the money. Yeah. The chopper one that be. Yeah. That's the other nigga. That's the other little nigga. It's like 4 or 5 in it, on that shit besides the other nigga. Besides the nigga that I sent y'all that put the whole play together. That fuck with them niggas. Proof, bro. You feel me? You ain't hear this from me, bro. You ain't hear this from me, all right?
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about that. All right, it's
Nate. It's my cousin from schoolyard, bro. Boom. Mexican niggas from great, and 2 niggas from boom. They all get money together. They all fuck around, kicking around. You feel me? Boom. Them niggas that's press play on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now them niggas, they jeweler. They want to fuck with her. They see all the face. They see the face. They're like, oh, is that ain't we ain't f*** with it, whoa. They're like, shoot, you don't know, you feel me? I know you're doing this fucking whoa. You feel me? Like, oh. I'm like, shit, hell yeah, he probably get ready for you, you feel me? Like, y'all niggas gotta cash me out though, that's it. Oh, but I know about this stuff, that's why I asked him, like, you know, you fucking like, Tee Grizzley, like, he like, off limits, something like, on Crips. I'm like, I ain't saying, I'm like, all right, you feel me? Like, boom, but I already them niggas on that.
This footage only resurfaced because I believe he was into it with Milk 74, and Milk 74 released the footage where he's telling the ops, hey, it wasn't me. It was that guy, bro. Man, trust me. Now, a lot of people gave him flack for this. Like, you can't say this is telling because it's not telling because he wasn't talking to the police. But he was still giving up people and saying they did this and they did that. Knowing there was bags on the heads of people involved is kind of like, man, you don't, like, do that to your homie, bro. Like, if you know, hey, bro, Tee Grizzley got a bag out on somebody's head for whoever was involved, and you say, nah, he was involved, you damn near okay with your homie getting killed. So he got a lot of flack for it. So he came back and he explained exactly why he said that much and exactly why he did what he did. And he confirmed Tee Grizzley was putting bags on people's heads.
Never spoke on that video. Well, let me make the long story short. That shit wasn't straight. I ain't gonna say that shit was straight. Niggas should never put no niggas' name in nothing. That shit wasn't cool. That shit wasn't cool. As a gangster, niggas should never implicate no niggas in nothing. But I'll make a long story short. My face going around, they say money on my head and all this and all that. The homie called me like, hey, these niggas want to holler at you, woo. They trying to say you did this before they make a move. They want to move, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, what's up? So they put me on the line. They saying, whoop, saying you did it, you feel me, like that. We got your mama address. They tell me my mama address. Bam. They read me my mama address, you feel me? Whole time they like, oh, we don't know if you really did it, or they probably could be blaming it on you, you feel me? So this is and that. So I'm like, all right, slow, you feel me? So them calls all different times, so they called me back. I'm like, man, look, you ain't hear this from me, but whoa, that's when I said that, you feel me? But what I should have did was called in, you feel me? But it went straight, you feel me? But if I didn't want to tell them, bro, I know what really happened. Them niggas had nothing to do with nothing, you feel me? If anything, I lied on them, bro, but that's went straight. On the day, I went straight. So basically, it was a twist up, you feel me, to get me on video saying this is a natural, you feel me, nigga fell for it, because, like, mind you, I should have called in, I should have tapped in, there's money on it, I don't know who to trust when they talking about the amount of money they said it was on the nigga head, you feel me, on perk, so I should have tapped in and see what's the truth. Only reason why I believe this shit, though, because where my little brother was from, my little brother was from, and a lot of niggas been in my mama house on South Park, so I'm like, these niggas had to, you feel me, on Park, so, and another nigga was my people, so I'm like, cuz, you feel me, like, these niggas get them niggas.
Imagine minding your business and waking up one day and learning there's a bag on your head because somebody just lied on you and said that you burglarized Tee Grizzley. He admitted, yo, I lied on everybody whose name I said. It wasn't straight, but man, bro, what you expect him to do? So this situation, now, we don't know what happened, right? Or if anybody did die from this, I don't know, okay? That's outside of my jurisdiction, okay? Y'all be like, Flacco, you the police, stay out of street business. Cool. I'm not going to investigate if anybody ever died from this, okay? What I would say is he's currently in jail. We don't know why he's currently in jail. All I can say is he's currently in jail. However, okay, paperwork from the burglary incident has surfaced, okay? And Tee Grizzley is being called a rat for how he conducted himself during the investigation. So, okay. So the paperwork reads, right, investigation report 3 CCD F0142, but that don't matter, bro, all right? On or about September 28th, 2022, I, Detective Hamilton, number 3219842, I did check in. He is apparently a real detective. Received this case to investigate a residential burglary. The address was burglarized. Entry was made by shattering the rear sliding glass window. The thief made off with $1 million cash, jewelry, and multiple expensive bags. On February 17, 2024, at 1334, I met with homeowner Terry Wallace and Maisha Agnew for a follow-up. That's apparently Tee Grizzley. Due to newly discovered evidence, Mr. Wallace stated his home was targeted on the day of his engagement wedding. Mr. Wallace is a musician with the stage name Tee Grizzley. I began providing Mr. Wallace with a 6-pack lineup to see if he was able to identify any suspects. Mr. Wallace then chose figure number 4, which was a photograph of Johnson. Mr. Wallace stated he doesn't know Johnson personally, but Johnson bragged about breaking into the Wallace residence. I then provided Mr. Wallace a photograph of Johnson and 2 unknown male figures on what seems to be a FaceTime call. Mr. Wallace informed me that he got Johnson to admit his role in the burglary. Come on, that appears to be the FaceTime call that we just heard. Or maybe is another FaceTime call, okay? Mr. Wallace then provided me with video from security cameras which showed an unknown assailant exiting the rear of the residence. The assailant had on a black and white hooded sweatshirt. Mr. Wallace then provided me with a photograph of what seemed to be Johnson via the Instagram account shootergang_, standing on a dark gray colored SUV wearing the black and white hooded sweatshirt. Right. I then provided Mr. Wallace a link to www.evidence.com to upload the photographs and videos. I then asked Mr. Wallace if he had any questions for me. Mr. Wallace stated he didn't have any more questions, so I ended my investigation as I didn't have any further questions for Mr. Wallace at this time. By the way, the person who's in jail, Shooter Gang, is unclear if he's still in jail for this Tee Grizzley thing, because I don't think somebody's doing 4 or 5 years for burglary, but he's currently in jail. Okay, and he's the one that's circulating this paperwork. He's the one that's claiming that Tee Grizzley told on him. So what we have here is the victim or the recipient of snitching claiming he got paperwork. He provided the paperwork, and he says Tee Grizzley told on him. Okay, Q. That right there would be enough for a lot of people to indict anybody they don't like. If this was if this was Young Thug, y'all wouldn't have any questions because it's somebody y'all like, because it's Tee Grizzley. Y'all gonna selective politic. Y'all gonna get all the excuses. Y'all gonna say you
some Thug too though. A lot of people wouldn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. Nah, they was on Thug ass, but not like how they was on Gunna. Not like how they was on Gunna. They was on Gunna ass, dog. I believe, even though I think Lil Durk ain't gonna snitch, I believe if Durk snitch, ain't nobody gonna really be on him like that neither. Everybody pick a side, man, and which is stupid and wrong. Snitching is snitching. Even though I snitch, I ain't no street nigga, so I don't go by the code. But y'all do be picking sides, bro. Y'all niggas do be picking sides. I mean, and like Thug, like they ain't saying too much about Thug. They not doing Thug how they did Gunna in 6ix9ine. They not throwing him on the bus like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just not. Boost hadn't spoke out on it. But when it was Gunna, you know what I'm saying, they threw him on, they did him wrong. They threw him on the
To
bus.
see the actual video of him. Y'all will make up so many excuses, bro. The new form now of telling and how street dudes is getting away with telling.
That's through their
If
lawyer.
it's in paperwork, I don't believe it because the police be lying, yo. How do you know you can believe the detective? The detective said he did it, but you ain't see no video footage of him telling. Man, y'all gonna selective politic this to the max. Unless it's somebody y'all don't
Police
like.
do be lying, though. Police do be lying, though. We not saying that it may not be the case. They do probably be doing some fluke shit. But, man, everything the police have been putting out on these niggas, dog, they been showing us, like, yeah, your favorite rapper, he's a snitch. They not just putting out false documents, my nigga. They putting out real shit. Your rapper, he told. They be putting out all the documents. They be putting out all the audio recording, the investigation room stuff. They put out all that. Show y'all. These so-called street niggas that y'all think be street, be telling.
Sudden, man, F them. Then all of a sudden is, man,
Telling.
they a rat. Y'all call Thug a rat for less.
They
Well, let
did.
me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Do y'all believe that Tee Grizzley told? The person who's in jail is...
I believe he told. Yes, I believe he told. And I also believe that nigga got a bag on everybody's head, too. I know if a nigga, like I said in the beginning of the video, if a nigga break in my house, steal my stuff too, I'm calling the police too. Fuck that nigga, man. $1 million? Golly. And some jewelry. Boy, Tee Grizzley, they hit a lick on your ass, fool. They hit a lick on your motherfucking ass, boy. Hoo-wee. That's hard to forget right there. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. If you're new, man, till next time. We out.